What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday, and today we're looking at the Hippowdon deck that was used to make top 8 at US Nationals. And if you want to see the interview, it's going to be down below in the description. Click it, and you can learn more about the deck and how the matches went in the video too, which is pretty cool there. But let's go over the deck really quick. We have a Hippowdon here, and this is your main attacker here. Hippowdon has Resistance Desert. It does 60, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by Pokemon EX. Alright, so that means no EXs on your opponent's side of the field can hurt Hippowdon, which is pretty cool there. Now the only thing that can happen is they can license around Hippowdon, they can play Escape Rope. That's the only two ways they can really get Hippowdon out of the active. Now this deck reminds me of the Suicune and Sigilyph deck, but those can be shut down by Garbodor. The Hippowdon can't. And we actually have Double Edge here. It does 100, and this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. And that's your main attack here. He has 2 Landers and 2 Seismitoads and 1 Shaman. In the interview, he talks why he plays the Landers, and he talks why he wants to play the Seismitoad too. So if you want to learn more about that, go watch the video down below. Like I said, it's really good. 1 Computer Search, discard 2 cards from your hand, search deck for any card. 1 Enhanced Hammer, discard a special energy. 1 Escape Rope to switch the active out of the active of both sides to with a bench Pokemon. There we go. But your opponent switched first. 3 Laser, 1 Max Potion, which is pretty cool to heal all the damage, and he explains why he has that in his deck. 2 Switch, 3 Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from your hand, search deck for any card, and 2 Seeker to reuse any supporters here. Now he only plays 2 here, and he gives a reason why in the video once again. 2 Karina, which you can search for a fighting Pokemon and an item card. 2 Life Center, bring a bench Pokemon to the active spots. 3 in 1 Pokemon Center Lady, and even in the interview, he says that when you play Pokemon Center, she has to be full art, and that's what I say too. Pokemon Center Lady, if you ever play her, she has to be full art. It will bring you good luck, I promise. 1 Professor Birch here, shuffle your hand to your deck, flip a coin if heads, draw 7, if tails, draw 4. And you might be like, why doesn't he play Course? Why doesn't he play In instead? And once again, he gives a really good answer in his interview, so go check it out. 4 Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7. 2 Xerosic, and once again, you see 2 Xerosic, and once again, in the interview, he says why he wants to go watch it, or why he plays it. So once again, if you haven't seen the interview, down below, go watch it. 2 Silent Lab to shut off basic Pokemon's abilities. 1 Verbeck City Gem. 2 Hard Charms. 2 Muscle Band. Oh, Hard Charm says any damage done to his Pokemon this card is attached to by opponent's attack. It's reduced by 20, which is pretty cool there. So reduce 20 damage. And 4 DCE, 4 Fighting, and 4 Strong Energy. And Strong Energy says this attack of this Pokemon does 20 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon, which is pretty cool. So that way, your Resistance Desert is doing 80, with the Muscle Band 100, which could 2-shot Pokemon, which is pretty cool there. And that's the deck. It's obviously a really solid deck. Your opponent, if they don't play a lot of non-EX, you can easily win just with Resistance Desert. I always want to say like Residence Desert, which I don't know why I want to say that, but it's Resistance Desert. There we go. But the deck's, like I said, really solid, and there's a reason why he made top 8 with it. But hopefully you enjoy the deck, and let's see it in action. Alrighty, so we're playing against Lucky Green 9, playing a Lightning Dark deck. Maybe Yveltal Raichu? Or Yveltal Manectric? Could be a lot of things. Oh, we start shaming here. That's never good here. At least we have the DCE to Sky Return if we need to. Ugh, this is bad. But I might actually just Karina for a Hippopotas, attach a DC to it, and probably just pass and let the Shaman take a hit. So we see an Yveltal on a Dark right here. Now, what is that Lightning Pokemon that he had is the big question here. Oh, we see an in turn 1. Bye-bye, Karina. Well, hello, Karina. Alright, welcome back to the world. So we see a Dark Energy going out to Yveltal here. So on our turn here, we'll get the Karina. Alright, and here we'll get a Hippopotas, which is good. We can start powering him up. And what item card do we want to get here? Probably a Muscle Band is what I would guess. Nothing else seems that good here. So put the Hippopotas down, put a Muscle Band, and here we'll put a Laser, trying to put the Dark Eye to sleep. Tails. Oh man, that kind of stinks. Here we'll play the... Oh, we already played Karina. Never mind. In our turn here. Alright, so we're okay here. I wish that the Evoltol would have stayed asleep here. Now he has a DCE Muscle Band 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and a laser. He can actually knock out the Shaman here, taking 2 prizes. But if he doesn't put down another basic Pokemon, he's going to be in trouble because we're probably have a resistant desert coming. But here is the Verse Seeker to get in the end, which is good for us. Our hand was debatable. Here we see the end. Okay, we get a fighting energy attached to the Hippopotas, and here we see an Evoltol coming down here. So I kind of wish I would have put the Hard Charm to it so the Evoltol can barely hurt us here. And we see the Evoltol take damage. Okay. So we get the escape rope, and I'll play it. Get the Shaman out of the active spot. That's what we need there. And we see the Evoltol come to the active spot. We'll put the fighting energy here. Put the Hard Charm onto Shaman, and we'll just play the in and hopefully draw into it Hippowdon and hit him for 60. Maybe next turn draw into a strong energy and knock out the Evoltol. So we'll put it in here. Okay. We get the computer search discarding the Hippowdon, the Hippopotas. Yeah, the Hippopotas and let's do Zerosic. Okay, that seems good here. And we'll get the Hippowdon. We'll put the Silent Lab down. Put the Hippowdon. Laser, hopefully put into sleep. Tails. And here we're Resistance Desert for 60. And the Poison 70. Okay, so next turn we actually just Resistance Desert, knocking it out. The Darkrai doesn't give the Evoltol free retreat anymore because of the Silent Lab. And if he does somehow smack us, we also have Pokemon Center Lady to heal us for next turn. Here we see Crushing Hammer. Oh, heads. Oh, that's such big heads here to get rid of our fighting, or our DCE there. Oh, no. Boo. That's not good. Alright, so we need to draw into another DC here to actually get the Resistance Desert start going. Resistance Desert. Alright, well, let's see, what does Lucky Green have here? Is he gonna play another in here? That would be pretty cool. And it's in our 1-card hand away, and hopefully we get a DCE. Now we did already play a computer search, so there's no real way to search out a DCE here. We see a Mustang come down. We see an energy switch bringing the dark energy up to the Hippowdon, or to the Evoltol, sorry, not to the Hippowdon. That would be pretty crazy if energy switch worked like that. Let's see, what does he have here? Probably to see the Oblivion Wing for 30. Seems pretty strong there. Or 50, there we go. Alright. Oh my goodness, alright. That's a top deck there. We'll put a strong energy down. 20. We'll just Pokemon Simulator the active. I'm trying to think here. 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll Pokemon Center the active, and we'll just end our turn here. Now, if we draw another fighting energy, we can knock out the Evoltol. If we top deck we see a lightning energy coming down. I would have to guess it's Manectric. We see a Colress for 3, but if he passes here and we draw into a Verbank, we can actually knock out the Evoltol due to poison. But here we see a pass for or attack from our opponent. Do we have top deck here? A Professor Birch. Give us heads here, boy. No, tails, give us energy. Woo! The top deck there. Alright, so here Resistance Desert for the knockout, taking on our first prize here. So now the Evoltol and the Darkrai both can't hurt us. Alright. Woo! That's a crazy top deck there. Birch saving us right there. That's for sure. Alright, so next turn we can actually knock out this Darkrai if we want to. It's not really a threat to us. Oh, he's actually powering up. Maybe he wants to kind of attack the Shaman on the bench. But there we see an in there, and where our hand is, oh, this hand is garbage. Here we see Mustang going down to the Darkrai, and we see an Evo-Ball for nothing. All right, on to our turn. We'll discharge a fighting energy to the active, just in case he discards our strong with a enhanced hammer or something, and then next turn he ends us, and we don't draw another energy. So yeah, here we're just Resistance Desert for 80, and next turn we can knock him out with the attack again. Once again he can't hurt us because of the effect saying all effects of attacks including damage done to this Pokemon be EX. Alright, it doesn't apply, so that's pretty cool there. So let's see, what does Lucky Green have here? What is his lightning Pokemon is my big question here. We see the lightning energy, and we saw that he plays a lightning Pokemon in the deck. Here we see computer search. This oh, he discards an AZ there. You go to AZ up the Evoltol to actually save it from being knocked out. Now, if he gets a Lysander here, he could take a cheap prize on Shaman, but what does he do after that? He knocks out a Shaman. Next time we knock out his Yveltal, we're good to go. So, I don't know. It just depends. If he gets a Dedenne down here and attaches the energy to it, it somehow finds a way to retreat. Oh, he has a 2 retreat cost, so he can actually just retreat here and attach his Dark Energy. He can knock out Hippowdon here. We see a Shadow Circle, giving all his Pokemon no weakness, which is pretty cool there. But now the Yveltal has free retreat. To send him Darkrai if he wants to. Here we see a Lysander bring it up the Shaman and probably take a knockout here. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, yep, there's a knockout there. It does, like I said, it doesn't really matter because now we could just Resistance Desert for the knockout. Yeah, that seems fine there. Now the only scary thing here is, like I said, if he plays the Dedenne here, he can actually knock us out. Ooh. Do we risk it or not is the question. We could start getting another Hippopotas down. So yeah, let's do that. Let's Ultra Ball discard the 2 Toads. Let's get another Hippopotas down. Put him down. Attach a DC here. And here we'll just Resistance Desert for the knockout. And take a 2 prizes. Alright, that's not what we needed there. We get to Hippowdon. And if we draw another Fighting Energy, we can have 2 of these guys ready to go. Here we see a Professor to get into Dark Energies. Now, if we draw into our Silent Lab and our Verbank, we can easily just knock out this Dark right here. Here we see a Shauna. What does my opponent get here? Another Yveltal, so we actually can't win the game now. We see a retreat to the Yveltal. And just a pass. I would just manage so. Alright. So our turn, we get the Hippowdon. We'll Ultra Ball these 2 Landers away. They're not really going to be useful here. We'll get another Hippopotas, put it to our hand. And here we'll just Resistance Desert for 80. Alright. Now next turn, if we draw into a Laser, we can actually just knock out the Yveltal there. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We see an energy going out to the Darkrai. We see a Juniper. Now he can start putting 30 on this Hippopotas or Hippowdon. And here we see an Absol actually come down. Ooh, that's spooky there. I like that card. That's really cool there. But if he ever attacks with Absol, we can easily just one-shot that with Resistance Desert. Oh no, we can't because the Shadow Circle. Oh, okay, never mind. He doesn't put puts it back. Okay, puts it back in the sand. He's debating what to do there. And another pass for my opponent. And we get the Sycamore. We'll play the Sycamore. We'll put the Hard Charm on the bench Hippowdon just in case he starts Night Spearing us, and put 10 on this Hippowdon instead of 30, which seems good. We can Ultra Ball, discard the Lysander and the Hippowdon, and not grab anything. Just in case he ends us, our hand could be lowered down. Now, we could go for the Double Edge and knocking him out, but the Darkrai can actually knock us out next turn, so here we'll just Resistance Desert once again, put the Yveltal to 10 damage. Now, he does play the AZ I see in his discard pile, so if he Verse Seekers for the AZ, we could be in trouble that way, but if he doesn't, then we'll be in an okay position. If we draw into a... to our another stadium, we can easily one-shot this Darkrai when he comes up, because right now we're doing 6, 8, 10, and the Darkrai, the Yveltal just died. What? What just happened there? Did he attach Rainbow to it? He attached Rainbow to the Yveltal to actually knock it out. That is interesting. Alright, but here we get the Silent Lab here. We get the Double Edge, and we're going to knock him anyway. We're going to win the game here. That's kind of questionable when he attached the Rainbow Energy down. Maybe he just wanted to knock it out so that way he could attack, or maybe he was like, oh, it's not 10 damage short, or something. Not really sure what happened there, but we were in pretty good shape there. If he had another energy, maybe he would have had a couple more turns of Dark Spear, Night Spear. Man, I keep wanting to say Dark Spear. Oh my goodness, it's Worlds all over again. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. You can see why the deck's so strong. My opponent didn't have anything really to deal with the Hippowdon. He couldn't really attack it. He did take a cheap prize off the Shaman, but besides that, he didn't really have anything else. But like I said before, if you want to see the full interview, down below will be the link. Go click it, go watch it. He gives a good explanation of his deck, goes over Swiss and everything about the deck. So if you want to learn more about it, go watch it. It's really helpful. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.